Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go here in game one. And now the center fielder. And the series is underway.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Wheeler measures 6 feet 4 inches. 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Quick toss to first.
No,
for
he's
Armstrong.
safe.
Back on a dive. Gets under and pops it up. Edwards should have this one. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Corey Seager in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Now quick throw to first. Tries to get back and save. 2-1. And there's a ball. That's in for a strike at 95. Full count now. Runner on the move. He makes the grab. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Pro Armstrong off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, Edwards to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer. Digging in, Jake McCarthy. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Now squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Out towards right center field. Tatis settles under it. And there's one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First
Ball,
pitch
that's outside.
just misses.
Hey. Ball inside.
There's a swing and a drive. Tatis going back on this one. He shoots one out to right. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the NLCS. That's to third. Over to first. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Brian Reynolds
Nope, that's down.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's fouled away.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
What do you got?
Check swing, appeal down to third. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Flips the corner, and the count's full. On the ground. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. So 2 down. Brendan Donovan will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Coming around third is Reynolds. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Wilson Contreras swings through it for strike 1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. Game 1 of the NLCS. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Yordan Alvarez. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. And the first offering is not close.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Reynolds ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Gleyber Torres. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back. Going. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. Bobichet, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top of the second.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Brandon Lowe at the plate now. That's ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. That one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. That ends the inning. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And stepping in for the Astros, Ozzie Albies. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Suzuki moving under it. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Check swing, called strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives and it gets by. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Xavier Edwards up next for the Astros.
Hey!
To the right side. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Now Jake McCarthy. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's a ball.
That clips the zone. That's strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Two on, one out. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. One away. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Kenley Jansen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Lindor swings through it for strike 1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Loud. Over to Seager. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here in Houston, now the Cubs catcher, Ivan Herrera. That's out to center field. McCarthy takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Stays alive. Gonna count 1-2. Chase a swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 2-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. That one felt good, and they tie it up. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Sliced hard but foul. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two away down. Here comes Corey Seager. Fly to right his first time. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. So 2 down. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Flying to left his first time. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 2 now.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. Dribbled up the third baseline. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Mookie Betts.
All 1.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. Tatis on his way over. And there's one down. Ryan Reynolds here. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air to left center. And he can't make the play. Throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. One down. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Contreras now. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Reynolds leads off first with two down to the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Start of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first at bat.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one hammered left field. Carrying well. On the warning track. And hauls it in. One out man at first. So up next for Chicago, Ivan Herrera. And that's outside.
Hey! Nope.
Swings through the sweeper. Man at first, one away. On the ground, out to short. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Ready to go. Wet on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's out of play, a foul ball. Albies goes 5 feet 7 inches, 29 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Back up the... Oh, that got him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. At the plate, Xavier Edwards. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy digs in now. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Nope,
misses.
that's the ball.
Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Quick move to first. Edwards back in on a dive. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. No throw. He's in there safely.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Lindor in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in there. And 1-1.
1 out away from getting out of a huge jam in this NLCS.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the NLCS.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And it stays fair. Runner around third. The run scores. Here comes a second. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and a foul ball. Stays alive. Bat's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. And that's the 3rd out. Game 1 of the
now pitching for the Astros, number 1,
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
swing and a ball popped up. 1 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one for strike 2. All tied up here in game 1 of the NLCS.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And out it. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now it's Corey Seager. Rudder takes off. Throw to second. Save. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Move to second. Tries to get back and see.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Hard liner. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run scores from second, and it's now 5-4.
Big swing of bat right there to give him the lead.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cade Smith.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Throws to first in time. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Jose Alvarado on the pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Inside corner for a strike. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's a really good take.
Torres throws to first in time, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Ball, that's in. Ball,
just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball in.
And this is inside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
Designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Abner Uribe comes on now. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Alec Burleson. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. In the air, right side. Tatis on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Top of the 6th inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Brad Keller gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Betts under it. And there's 1 down. So up next for Chicago, Brandon Lau.
First baseman, Brandon Lau.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-1. That one fouled off.
Ball.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. 1 for 2. Out towards right center field. And that quickly 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Corner in. Fielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. In the air to left center. Brings it in. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the leadoff man, Pete Crow. Jacob Latz gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Cubs did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Comes the 2-2. That one just misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So now it's Corey Seager. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Tatis around third. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice line drive. Pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Bo Bichette. It's a chance to. So now a pinch hitter, Kyle Stowers. He comes. Played in a huge spot in this one. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Brent Rooker, a critical at bat in this game for him. Rooker at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the late stages of game 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last minute.
Sets him down looking. They limit the damage. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Francisco Lindor. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Out to short, Seager. To first, 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLCS.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. Brandon Lau getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 8th. Chopper right side. The tag, and he's out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And there's a foul ball. So 2 strikes on Tatis. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Stretches out and holds it in. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Hey! Inside ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down. Alec Burleson up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. The Cubbies leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Juan Turan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the
Off
tight
the plate,
lead
ball 1.
late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This one popped up right side. Loud. That is the inning. Game 1 of the NLCS. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's Corey Seager to hit. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. So he blasts one out the other way. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And here's the slugger who starts a free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Roll to short, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
That one to first, And he's out on the tag. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Bottom 9. Xavier Edwards digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Out towards right center field. Tatis moving under this one. And there's one down. Jake McCarthy up next for the Astros. Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Astros down to their last out. And next to hit for Houston, Francisco Lindor. Late on that fastball. They're down to the final stroke. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Here's Mookie now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Ball game.
You're out!
Just a really big win for this visiting team to take game 1 of the series. You set the tone, and now this team has home field advantage. We'll see what they can do in game 2 of this series.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane, down 4 or 5. Step like